How to take care of your old books. Hello. Welcome to I Love Reading, a channel about interesting book-related subreddit topics. If you love our content, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. As a token for appreciation, there is a sign-up link below to Audible, which offers the widest range of audiobook selection. There, you get to choose any audiobook and 2 other Audible originals of your choice from a collection of more than 200,000 audiobooks. Completely for free. Now let's get started. Most people will tell you that a worn-out and dirty book is a sign that you've loved it. Not me. I think it's the exact opposite, in fact. Why would I want something I love to get ruined? That's where sandpaper comes in. A fine sandpaper will clean the edges of your books amazingly well. Often, no matter how clean your hands are, the pages will get a little dark and dirty on the edges. Sandpaper. Perhaps you got a little bit of ink on the edge? Sandpaper. I got a damp spaghetti sauce stain out of the edge of my book just a few minutes ago. As red as blood. It was the first time I had ever accidentally stained one of my books, and I was quite annoyed. But then I remembered sandpaper, and now it's as good as new. Sandpaper. Edit. As another user said, be sure to use a finer sandpaper. It'll work just fine, though for crimson red spaghetti stains, you'll need to use some elbow grease. Edit 2. I used 100 grit sandpaper, which worked perfectly all 3 times I've used this method, but that still may be too rough. I'd argue 240 plus is ideal, though many in this post seem to recommend even finer. Came here to say this. 100 will eat up wood pretty heavily, so it would be rough on books. I probably wouldn't go under 220 for the use that original poster is describing. I wonder if the trick I use on my playing cards would be helpful. I do card magic and my cards are very expensive. But I use them a lot, so they get worn on the edges, and the edges also accumulate dirt and finger oils. This can make them stickier than I like, ruining the flow of the cards. Here's what I do to make them last longer. Steel wool on the edges. You will not mess them up with wool like sandpaper might. Lightly dust the edges with some powder, talcum or even baking soda. Rub it off lightly, then use a fan to blow anything that got caught in between. Use a press and let them sit for a day. I built my press from a couple of pieces of wood and clamp bolts. Boom, goes the dynamite, cards are functional again. I never thought of doing that. I buy 90% of my books used, and sometimes they're a little more on the loved side. It's good advice. Thank you. Am I the only one who treasures the smudges and stains on a well-read book? No. I love my books ratty and chocolate stained. Fell in the tub? Oh well. New-looking books look sad, they need to be loved. Sometimes I get a déjà vu from rereading my books due to tears, wet spots, chocolate stains, all food stains trampled on, and let's not forget broken spines. I followed your steps and my Kindle is very clean but has now stopped working. Sandpaper. And if that doesn't work? Sandpaper. If that doesn't work? Sandpaper. There you have it. Some of the best ways to clean old books. Thank you for watching till the end. Before you leave, do me a huge favor and remember to subscribe to I Love Reading if you have not already. Lastly, press the bell icon to get notified immediately I release new content. See you on the next video.